Hello everybody, it's me, Luigi, and Jess here. Welcome back to my channel. It has been, I know, it has been 4 months. Where the hell have I been? I've been working on a video game. I've been working in real life, and seasonal depression shit. But we're back. We're back for love for Luigi month, okay? We are finding Luigi love in numerous ways, whether it's self-love, bromance, regular romance, or just getting ourselves a pet. We will find our romance, okay? And that's what we're doing all month long, okay? We still are working on Pokemon Coliseum, so videos will pop in of that throughout the month as well. But you get a minimum of 2 hours a month of romance for Luigi, okay? Hopefully that satisfies all my player 2s out there, okay? We like to play video games. I like to play video games with y'all. Don't like to be by myself when I play video games because I love my player 2s. Speaking of player 2s, I probably introduced this to you guys already, but I got this at Too Many Games convention, okay? I was Twin Rover there. Yeah, I was Twin Rover there. I tried to be the Dark Nut as well, but it didn't work out as well. So we're gonna try to do that again. Maybe not this year because I might not be going to Too Many Games this year in June because I'm going somewhere else in March, and I'll tell you more about that later. But for right now, we are playing what's called Under Maintenance. Let's look at the game description in Itch.io. Okay. After a rough day at work, all you want to do is settle in with your Otome game, only to realize it's gone down for maintenance. How will you pass these troubling times? Risk going to a watering hole to drown your sorrows in a beverage of choice? Begrudgingly scroll through a dating app to meet your love for the night? For the night. That's crazy. It's just for the night. Okay, I see what type of time my player is on in this game. Either way, adventure, shenanigans, and hot singles in your area awaits. Hot singles. Disclaimer, heartbreak probable. Choose wisely. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, we're not trying to get heartbroken during the love month. Also the Black History month. We're not trying to do that. Okay? So we're gonna find us our love interest. Okay? We're gonna do that. Let's get started. Phone, yep. Keys, check. Lip gloss, I've managed to go a whole week without losing. Still got it. Wait. Still got it. Oh. Badge. Hey, where's my work badge? 6 months ago, I took a position that required me to move to a new town, a fresh start in a fresh place. But without warning, my company decided to shutter that office almost as soon as I arrived. Shuttered that office? But it's here too, by the way. So, with barely a severance check in hand, I had to scramble to find a new job. So, okay. A girl's gotta eat, you know. We do. I know y'all heard that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I dropped my microphone. Sorry, headphone users. I probably will cut that out anyway, so it just doesn't even matter. Y'all didn't hear shit. Nothing happened. A girl's gotta eat, you know. Yes, we do. I'll have to do things with this hand. Which brings us to today. Me living my exciting, glamorous life as a temp retail manager. Retail. At a seasonal store in the local mall. Oh, a seasonal store. So this is not even a real, what's it called? A permanent job. A seasonal store? I don't think it's gonna be a permanent job. That's crazy. You know the kind. In the spring, they sell fake plants and plastic garden gnomes. Never trust them gnomes. We play The Sims. In the winter, it's shitty looking wreaths and the ugliest Christmas ornament. Okay, my character is so So angry. Don't be so hateful, me. I guess I'm just waiting for something better to come my way. Understandable. Understandably so. If something better ever comes my way someday. Okay, she's the optimism meter is slowly going down. She's very pessimistic. Someday doesn't look like today though. Today I seem to have lost my work badge, so now I get to wait for security to let me into the store while I call HR about getting a replacement. Ooh. Den of Evil. Thank you for calling DOE. DOE, Human Resources. How can we not help you today? Excuse me. I see why they call it Den of Evil now. Okay. Hi. Oh, hi. Yes, I need a replacement work badge. Of course. Let me just look you up in our system. What is your name and position? Oh, okay, lovely. Luigi. The player 2. Fuck. The number 2. No, I'll just say Luigi. Alright, that's my name. Luigi, I'm the temporary manager at the small town location. Perfect, okay. We can see your file. Now for identification purpose confirmation, please answer your security questions. What is your best friend's name? Mario. Like, I mean, who else could be Luigi's best friend? I mean, we're brothers and best friends. I feel like, okay, let me see. EGAT is more like a father figure, but like not a father figure. He's like the crazy uncle. So, who would be Bowser? Bowser's my best friend. It's like, no. So we've seen the movie. He's very supportive of Bowser. They're like this. They're like close, but they're more like love close. But anyway, let's see. I guess I'll just put my brother. Yeah, Mario. Thank you, Luigi. It looks like your picture is outdated. Do you have the DOE app? I mean, I can see. Yes. We will hold while you take and upload a current photo that the app to the app so we can get your file updated. Why would I do that? And try to look as professional as possible. Oh, I get to, okay. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this at all. Man, no green. Okay, we're going for the basic brown. But I wish you could change more. My style is kind of horrendous. This bob is disgusting. Thank you. Just to confirm everything, your name is Luigi. You are a temporary manager. You are 30 years old and your employer identified here is XX. I hate this XX, correct? Yeah, that is correct. Excellent. Please give us 6 to 12 months to process and send out your new badge. What? 6? That's crazy. They hung up. They got to be kidding me. Will this store even be around in 6 to 12 months? I'm telling you no. I'm telling you no. Well, that was an awful start to my day. But it can only go up from here, right? See, there's that optimism I'm talking about, okay? Optimism. That's what we need. Come on. Little did I know that my day was going to get worse. So much worse. How could it get worse? Dolphin! What the actual hell was today? As if losing my badge at the start of the day wasn't bad enough, it had been one of the busiest days at the store in a long time. Who'd have guessed anyone would go crazy for BOGO lawn ornaments? Well, at least the new chapter of Heavenly Love dropped during my shift. Heavenly Love is the Otome gacha game I've been playing. A hardcore resource management simulator woven into a story filled with gut-wrenching angst, plus all the hottest JPEGs of 2D men a girl can spend on. Okay. We love our 2D men. It has 3 main love interests and a 4th that could be a secret, but was recently added to the game. Honestly, who needs to date when I have 4 wonderful husbandos to keep me company? I know that's right. I know that's right. I pour a glass of my favorite drink and settle into play. Heavenly love. Okay. Dear professionals, in order to improve the game experience, the server will be under maintenance. I forgot she did say that at the beginning. I forgot we did read that in the freaking, in the in the game, basically, the description. I was looking forward to it. If the maintenance is not completed within the specified time, the period of maintenance will be extended. You will not be able to log into the game during the maintenance period. We are sorry for your disappointment. Really? Ugh! This day is literally the worst! I can't believe this is happening. Did I break a mirror? Step on a crack? Seriously, how can this day get any— Stop asking that. It can get much worse if it hasn't ended yet. Actually, no. I don't want to know the answer to that. Yeah, stop asking. After a long sip of my drink, I close the app and open my texts. Hey, sad face. Hey, Luigi. I can't do it. What's wrong? I've had the worst day. Oh no, mine hasn't gotten great either. I just, saved the princess, defeated Bowser, and she said she wasn't even going to make me a cake. Like, who does that? Is your game down too? Yeah, she's down bad for me, but she won't admit it. Yes, you too? I wrote to customer service, but all I got was, thank you for your understand. Thank you for your understand. What? How does that answer anything? What am I supposed to do now? Well, maybe that's not as good as to the husbando's butt. I know what might cheer you up. We can use the dating app. Super Mario dating app. Where all the Koopas and Goombas go go to find love. What? A dating app? Oh my god! Have you even opened it? I'm losing the voice so bad. I can't recall. Blind R! I made you a profile so long ago. Oh. That's dating app. I actually have a date lined up here tonight. It's Pauline, but don't tell anyone. Hope it'll make my not so great day better, wink. Come on, I just hope it's not a birdo again. Come on, just give it a shot. I mean, the worst that could happen is you get a great story to tell. I'm pretty sure that there are worse things that could happen. Like being locked up in somebody's basement. Still, I couldn't deny that they might have a point. I'm losing the accent so bad. I stole over the dating app for a bit. Call me old-fashioned, but I've never been a huge fan of dating apps. Whatever happened to meeting someone while you're out and about, and a chance encounter, seeing someone across a room that catches your eye, feeling the earth stomp spinning on its axis as the person comes into full focus, the rest of the room fading away into nothing. Yeah, she's definitely into them novels. She's a Wattpadder like me. I still believe in that heart-pounding, goosebump-inducing sensation that you get the first time you see someone that strikes your fancy. That, oh no, that hot, keep of feeling, kind of feeling. I can't read for shit. But maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. It's not like those moments have ever gotten me anywhere with romance. After all, Prince Charming is a myth, much like multiple Multiple orgasms. Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, Luigi, I don't know. I don't know who got you talking like that, but you need to relax. First of all, Prince Charming wasn't that great of a guy, anyways. I put aside the blind R app, while I start browsing. Yo, help for someone else to do. Oh, that's another app. While I start browsing, yo, help. Okay. I see a listing for a local owned bar that caters to grown-ups. Oh, good. Cutting the last, cause the last place I would want to be around is. Oh, good. Cause the last place I want to be is around a pack of screaming, fall down, drunk 20 something. A pack of screaming, fall down, drunk 20 somethings that may accidentally throw up on my shoes. And these are my good brown shoes. I had to clean them for weeks after I went to the mansion and got ectoplasm on them. The reviews rave about friendly bartenders and clean tables, free of any kind of sticky residue. And they have an open mic happening almost weekly. I don't do that. Oh, well, no, open mic is something different. I thought it was karaoke. I don't do karaoke. Screw that. Actually, I had a nightmare a couple days ago about karaoke. They couldn't find my song, so I was just sitting there, you know, on stage waiting for them. Like you know, when like it wasn't even on the stage. It was at somebody's like house party, and like I'm just sitting there with the mic waiting for them to find my song that I chose, and people were getting angsty and like, just choose a different song, like it's not there, because like there was no other music playing and it was a house party, and I was waiting, like they're waiting for me to play karaoke. Like, the open mic could be fun. See, no, this ain't me. This ain't a Luigi. Justice, but they're a player one. They're their main character, so they wouldn't be Luigi. But we're playing Luigi right now, so don't worry about it. The open mic could be fun, just to see what kind of disaster would throw themselves to. Okay, this is to me, to the wolves. Dating app or bar, huh? Regardless, I should do something. I don't drink no more. Okay, I stopped drinking long ago. So this player two don't drink. I need to move this because like this is gonna keep getting bumped into. And it's gonna be irritating. Let's go get hammered. Let's go get hammered. I take a shortcut to buy my complex through an alley. It's the quickest way to reach the bar. Why? Why do we go in an alley late at night? I should have realized my character isn't that smart. Huh? What's that? I suddenly feel something fuzzy rub itself against my leg. I can't read for shit. I'll get better. I'll get better as we could progress. Meow. Meow. Oh, it's just a cat. Hey there. The fluffy white cat meows loudly as he does a figure 8 around my legs. Okay. I bend down to see if there's a collar hidden under his furry neck. Huh? No collar? Purring noises. Are you astray? Sorry, kitty, I can't take you home. I can barely take care of myself. Oh, you suck. Meow. Sorry, I'll find someone to take you in, though. I promise. Huh? It looks like they already have food. They already have. How do you know that? I can't help but feel bad for the cat. At least someone is feeding them, though. I pet its fluffy head and continue on my way. I've walked past this bar a couple of times on my way to and from work, but I never stepped inside. No time like the present. No time like the present. While it's not terribly busy inside, there are quite a few people there. Okay. We met our Daisy. I let my eyes wander to see a handsome, if a bit grungy, looking man fixing the beer tap. Who wouldn't like to meet a man who's good with his hands? He's beautiful. He's beautiful. As I'm admiring the handyman, I hear the crowd fussing about lack of beer and cola. The drinks must all be part of the same pressure system. We've met our self-love. He got the green shirt and everything. The player, we met our player too. Glancing over to the open mic area, and a dorkable looking guy is setting up a mic. I wonder what kind of performer he is. Could be a musician, maybe a singer. Hot. I don't find him attractive. I don't know. The open mic guy looks like he wouldn't be afraid to drink a mixed beverage, but he also might be into something classical. Open mic looks like, okay. Don't know why. I just thought of it, but it's been forever since I had a Shirley Temple. Well, I'm glad I decided to go out tonight. This place is cute. It also filled with very nice looking bodies. People. Making my way to a fairly crowded bar, I spot the only empty seat sandwiched between the wall and a red-headed guy. I looked for a place to set my bag down when I hear someone's voice a little too close to my ear.
You can set it on the bar. It's not sticky.
He found our Bowser! Ugh! And this voice acting! So I don't have to read everything. Excuse me?
Your bag. You can set it on the bar.
Oh, he's gonna rob me. He's gonna rob me! Okay, thanks.
You must be new around here. I've never seen you before.
I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. Do I want the bartender or do I want him? I don't know. This guy is also cute, but I don't know why he's talking so close to me. It makes me a little uncomfortable, so I shift away from him. Don't be a pussy, Luigi. Even though the redheaded is drinking a cheap beer at the moment, he definitely looks like he enjoyed the latest Rick Rock custom drink trend that mess up your kidneys. Fair. Bro, look drunk as hell. Maybe. And you must be a regular.
Just doing my part to support the local economy.
Fair. He's a smartass.
Mark, what did I tell you about bothering my customers?
Oh, you also work here. Huh? Oh, huh. I love his eyebrows though. Okay, and I like these type of chains. These are nice chains, but he's hiding his chains so it don't get snatched. He's a jock. His name is Mark.
Bothering? What are you talking about? More like you're bothering us right now.
It sounds a little bit like aggressor.
Don't you have glasses to wash or something?
Slightly turned off.
Whatever, man. I'll be back.
Ooh, that's the famous bad words. Wow, even the bartender is cute. He definitely looks the type to drink whiskey from a small independent distillery, or a handmade soda. How prestigious. The bartender rolls his eyes and turns his attention to me.
Sorry about that. He's perfectly harmless. Can I get you something to drink?
Your voice sounds like somebody I've met or watched. I don't like that. Yes, please. Do you have a favorite?
Well, it depends on what you're in the mood for.
She said you have a favorite, motherfucker. What's your favorite?
We have beer, some cocktails, and a pretty decent selection of non-alcoholic drinks.
Decent selection of non-alcoholic drinks. Soda. Soda. Let me have your cocktail. Your cocktail. Bruh. No, okay. Me, my past drinking self, my heavily drinking self used to drink, I used to make my own custom drink, okay? I used to mix shit, okay? I used to be the bartender at parties, okay? I'm just telling you now. I don't drink beer unless it's like a Mark. I like sour shit, Mike's Hard Lemonade, something like that. But like mix it with like some pink lemonade and shit like that. But you know, I'm ordering that liquor. I don't need no fruity ass. No, I'm not trying to black out at the first party that I went to. So I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna give me a cocktail. The thick Peninsula Sprite. The thick Peninsula Sprite. Spritz. Excuse me. Why you stop? Why you got an attitude, for one? And why you stop voicing and talking to me, for two? I mean, one Teneri Premium Spritz and a new menu coming up. Did I miss something? Peninsula Spritz. I'm confused. I might not get it. Unless it's like a penis joke. Then I'm really out of pocket, out of line. But one Teneri Premium Spritz and a new menu coming up. Oh, it must be one of the, okay. As he finished, she finally noticed the crude Sharpie written over the name of the drink I have my finger on. Oh, okay. I just had to keep going. I had to keep going. Who does that? Shoulda guessed. Never gets sold. Oh. That's Mario. Tristan, chapter 1. Tristan. I checked back towards the stage where the cute guy with the messy hair and glasses was testing the microphone just a few minutes ago. Oh, he's gone. In his place, a young woman is settling in with a guitar. I don't get much time to be bummed out by his departure, though. A text? Psst, Luigi, did you know there are other blinders nearby? Try a blind blitz, TM, and we'll use our space magic fairy dust super secret algorithm to match you with a compatible single in your vicinity right now. Nifty, right? Try a blind blitz, TM. Reply yas to get started. Tax rates apply. Blind R Company Inc. LLC is not liable for any physical, mental, or emotional damages resulting from a blind blitz TM or a blind R match. Your mileage may vary. Void where prohibited. Where prohibited. They said type yes, so I might as well type yes. Do I want to type yes? Do I not follow the shot? It could be fun to give it a try, yes. Okay. Okay, I had to click something, I guess. That was weird. Sweet. Crunching the data now. I give in and end up giving the dating app a chance after all. The bartender is cute, but he looks like he might be a bit of a player, with a gaggle of young women making doe eye at him from the end of the bar. He's not my type. To his right, the man fixing up the beer tap is likewise very good looking, but also a little imposing and unapproachable with his tattoo and stoic demeanor. He's totally approachable. You can't have the blushy freckle face and not be approachable. What? And he likes music. He likes music. And he has a quote right here. If he's a tattoo artist, bro, get me signed up. I'm gonna get a tattoo. The man sitting next to me, Mark. I'd rather have a heart-to-heart with the plant in the corner. Dang, Luigi. I kind of wanted to chat with the dark-haired cutie by the microphone. Who am I kidding? I don't talk to strangers in person. All done. We're connecting you two. Select random equals user equals true. Display no. Your adventure awaits, and your match will contact you soon. Good luck. Well, that was underwhelming. Greetings, fellow blinder. On a fine evening, you find yourself standing at a crossroads at the end of an enchanting forest. One path leads east, the other west. Bro was playing a game with me right now. Well, Luigi. East? I thought it said west. I decided to play along and pick a direction. I go west. West! You walk a distance down the path, enjoying the quiet sounds of nature under the silver light of the night moon, and happen upon an establishment for the consumption of spirits and assorted liberation. I go inside. I mean, I did go inside. It's a slow night in the bar. There's ambient music of your preferred variant in the corner. Okay, candle lit or not. There's a dark, handsome, mysterious-looking man sitting by himself, nursing a drink, while the bartender absentmindedly reads the paper. I don't know what we're playing, but okay. No, I don't need a drink. We're not gonna seem like we're an alcoholic in front of this man. Like, we're not doing that. I'm not the approacher. I'm the approachee. You approach me, so I see what game we're playing. Sorry, I know you're trying to do a whole thing, but I know what game this is, LOL. This is like a Bork situation, right? I don't know what that is. He didn't answer, so it's not a Bork situation. It's not a Bork situation. Maybe he's maybe he just wants me to ask a certain way. I asked the narrator to hurry up and get to his pitch. Oh haha, you caught me. I'm surprised most people have never heard of the classic text-based adventure game. Of the classic. Yeah, I don't know what Bork is. I guess I have to look into that and play that myself. Write that down. Bork game. Alrighty. I'm actually more of an Ontario path girl, to be honest. Is that a meme for Luigi and Mario? You like the vintage games? Vintage things generally, but not dying of dysentery? Ha! Ha ha. Ew! I hate when people laugh like that. I hate when people laugh and text like that. It pisses me off. Like, first of all, I hate when people do the lips. Just stop doing the lipsies, bro. Like, I don't. Yeah, I got the ick already. Tristan, if you're the bartender, I'm so upset with you. Not the bartender, the music guy. Haha. So anyway, congratulations, you have reached the end of your journey. I know this app says we're supposed to be pretty close by to each other. For your achievement, I can award you with the name of a bar nearby where we can meet up for a drink in like half an hour. I gotta wait another half. I just have something to take care of really quick. Oh, you're gonna keep me waiting? You gonna have me wait for you? If that's okay. The emoji made it okay. No pressure. I understand if you'd rather not. I just gotta see who you are, Tristan. I accept my reward.
Bruh.
No, it's a no, dipshit. Are you trying to back out of giving me my reward? No. Okay, see you there. Tristan's the fucking... He's the mic guy, ain't he? If I end up with myself again, I'm gonna be pissed. Let it be the cat. Let the cat know how to text. To my surprise, the name of the bar Tristan sent over a few moments later is the one I'm already in singing. Is he already here? While I wait for my drink, I take a look around, but don't see anyone in particular using their phone. My attention wanders back towards the stage, where the guitarist plucks away at the strings of their instrument. Before too much longer, the bartender appears. Here's your spritz. Why do you stop talking to me, bro? Cheers. Is there going to be a live music all night? He shrugs. Say words. Maybe the mic is open for anyone. Who knows what you'll see next? He gives me a wink as he collects my card to pay for the drink.
What he means is it can turn into a...
Mark, don't start. Mark, please start. Oh, he looks better with his eyes closed. As long as he's not looking at me, he's fine. He's attractive. But I don't like the white hair, bro. I don't like that. I'll get this rung up, miss. Excuse me. You're not getting a tip. Mark keeps up his commentary beside me, clutching his cheap domestic beer. I was admittedly curious on what Mark meant, but also just how much cringe are we talking about here? I lean in towards him in a conspiratorial manner. Fuck. Are we talking outdated Rick Rock trend? Okay. Cringe or... That was clearly TikTok. Okay. Cringe or having a full-blown meltdown in public over a common sense safety measures cringe. Sometimes both. He offers his hand to me. Oh no. We were chit-chatting with Bowser. We found our man. We'll see what Tristan looks like, but it's not a pleasure to meet you. I'm Luigi. I shake hands with the man. How can someone's hands be sweaty and cold? That's gross! That's gross! Is he nervous? He's probably drunk. He's drunk and he doesn't know it? I don't know. How do you... I mean, sweat is cold. I'm pretty sure sweat is cold. I don't know. I'm Luigi. Pleasure to meet you.
Hey!
The pleasure's all his, apparently. Gross. Oh! Well, damn, Luigi! Before Mark can get in another word, we're interrupted by a round of applause for the guitarist who seems to be finishing up for their night. Who's this bitch? Thank you. That's all for me. Next performer of the list tonight is probably a loser. Okay, relax. Definitely a masochist. He's the... Yeah, I can see that for him. Tristan.
Hey!
I came to review the porns. Just a bad habit I have, repeating names to remember them. I'll just make a note of it now on my phone. I stutter out quickly. I don't get the vibe Mark will react in a positive way if I admit I have plans to meet Tristan. I shrink down into my seat and look up Tristan's profile with a swiftness which I was sent a link to after we matched, and yet very conveniently, completely, and totally forgot to check after he messaged me. Okay, it's the glasses dude. Tristan, he's 33. Good number. That's a good number. Love my threes. Just almost not better than the twos, but we love our threes. Hobbies. A full list of my convenient extracurricular affiliations can be provided upon request. And pizza. Okay. Looking for all of my socks that have been eaten by my dryer. I can relate that, but that's clever. You can only be certain of a lack of certainty.
Hi. Hey. Hello. My name is Tristan. It's great to be here with you tonight.
Hold on. I just can't. He introduces himself to the dozen-ish people sitting in the crowd, most of them caught up in their own conversation, hardly paying attention to him at all. Oh no, that's him. I'm not supposed to meet him here for another 20 minutes. He must have planned it so I would arrive after he finished his set. If I get up and try to leave now, he'll definitely see me. Guess I'm going to get to see his act.
Recently, I decided to cancel my cable TV. Has anyone done this?
He's a comedian. Oh, I can't.
Okay. You can't just do it online. They actually make you call them or even go to their office. In person.
He has confidence. He grimaces as if to punctuate the horror of actually having to engage in face-to-face interactions with a stranger. Can relate. This is the Luigi to a T.
I am still clinging to some of my will to live, though. So I called them up. There's a whole process to it. First, they make you match wits with the automated phone operator. It's like encountering a sphinx of antiquity. Except instead of answering riddles, you just get the shout, "Representative!" over and over until it lets you pass.
A stand-up routine. This seems fine. This seems fine. Hey, Bowser, please, now's not the time. I don't even know who I like anymore. I kind of hate all you guys. I didn't see the guy. I have to go for the music guy. I have to. The music, because like all y'all just seem like red flags to me. Mark taps me on the shoulder.
Psst. What the fuck's a sphinx?
I'll educate you. You know, Egypt, the pyramids. What goes on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 3 at night? Really? What goes on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 at night? Really? I never heard that. Mark stares at me with a blank look. It's a mythical beast that acts like a guard and makes travelers answer riddles to let them pass.
Oh, nerd shit.
Yeah, that's my response, Luigi. That's my response. Meanwhile, Tristan continues his set. After I vanquish the automaton and navigate the labyrinth. He's not saying it. Oh, that's him. After I vanquish the automaton and navigate the labyrinth phone tree, I finally locate the option to cancel my service and find myself face to face with the final boss, the retention specialist. I stand face against my mortal foe and explain that I want to cancel my service. In exchange, they counter my attack with an offer of a free year of content conglomerates company TV. Checkmate. I laughed at myself. Yeah, me too, Mark. I actually Mark can't seem to shut up about. We don't like rude guys though. We don't do that. We don't do that. You that could hurt somebody's life. Like you being rude could be their 13th reason, okay? Their final reason, okay? We don't. You know, if you don't have anything nice to say, maybe you try not saying it at all.
Oh, what are you, my mother?
Let me stop.
Time out?
Stop. I can't. Okay, let me stop. No, Luigi, that's what we were gonna say. That's what we were gonna say. Ew, never mind. Forgot I said anything. No, Luigi, that's not how I'm feeling. I move my drink to the other side of my space of the bar, shifting my weight far away from the redhead as possible. I don't want Tristan though. We don't advocate for the rudeness. We don't do that. Now, some people would be super excited to take a deal like this. Lots of people love the content conglomerate company. The movies, the TV shows, the merchandise, the hotels, the theme parks, even me.
So...
A few years ago, I even went to visit content conglomerate company land with my... Okay, this is Disney. This is Disney. With my wife. Mayday, mayday, red alert. The hole has been breached and we're taking one water, Captain. Taking on water, Captain. It's a one. And she loved it so much, she got a season pass after that very visit. Oh, I'm sorry. It's him speaking. I thought she was just into the rides, you know. Then I found out what she really wanted to ride with the big cheese Ricky wrote it himself. Dots. Well, not the Ricky wrote it, that's the guy who wears a suit for the meet and greets. So that's a fun story to tell at social gatherings. Hey Tristan, how's your wife doing? Pretty good as far as I know. She left me for a man in a rodent suit, reducing my self-worth to nearly nothing and leaving me unmoved, with no self-direction in my life. This is depressing. But how about that charcuterie board? On the bright side, though, after I explained all this to the retention specialist, they let me out of my cable bill. No more questions asked. Thanks for coming. I'm Tristan. He finishes his set to a round of very confused.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Looks are everything, you guys. Sometimes they're a complete asshole. They had to make this man look so fine because he is an absolute dog water. Okay? He's some shit. Like, Yo, bro, sounds like your ex might have thanked you for coming if she actually ever came. Clearly no longer satisfied with throwing his shade on the side, Mark heckles Tristan loudly across the bar. This is awkward as hell. Tristan. This is not my fight. I'm staying out of it. Mark is being a huge jerk and is way over the line, but I stay silent because this is not my shit. This is not. I know there's a thing where it's like if you see someone doing wrong and you don't do anything about it, you're just as liable. But I'm just saying this is not my tea. I don't want either of them. None of these are mine. And I'm not sticking up for, like, first of all, he wrong. I tried to tell him that he was wrong. I did my part. I tried to tell him he was wrong. He's talking about me calling him mommy and shit like that. Him calling me mommy. Like, putting him in timeout, which I would, but, like, there's just almost so much you can say. You can't just be rude to other people. Like, he got a lot of issues going on, clearly. Mark is a huge jerk and is way over the line, but I stay silent. When it comes to crazy, better to keep your mouth shut and be safer than sorry. Okay, break it up. Where's the other guy? Bring him out. I'm tired of this. Mark, I warned you about heckling the open mic participants before. Your show's over now. Time to go. The redhead hems and haws, scoffing at the bartender. Come on, man. I said get out. Don't let me see your face in here for at least 2 days. Only 2 days? He needs to be banned for a while. That must be related. They have to be related. That has to be like his brothers. Matter of fact, I see it so clearly. Y'all are related. Like the blue eyes says everything that I need to know. Y'all are smooth related. Has to be. Cause like y'all hair even it has to be. No, why else would you be coming here? Mark continues to grumble but collect his stuff and depart the bar. Bye. Sorry about that. The guy has been dealt a crap hand in life and is something of an acquired taste. Very acquired. Did I? No. I'm gonna save though. Look at the kitty. I bet. And it looks like Tristan is headed this way. This is cool, perfectly normal. A fairy tale romance is in the making, right? I wasn't sticking up for Tristan for shit. That's not my man. While I waited for Tristan, I pull out my phone to text my best friend. Well, today continues to be an experience. Oh! You try blind or? Yes, sort of. I tried blind or blitz. Oh! I haven't even done that. Crazy, how was it? Well, he's really cute. He had me play Bork to talk to him. Wow! That takes me back. Sounds like an old school nerd. Ask him if he knows Super Mario. It was weird. Oh, not surprised. I mean, what a way to get on a blind R. Okay, so you still out? Yup. He just finished stand-up comedy at the bar. Aha! I don't know what that laugh was. And it was something. And a bit uncomfortable. Ooh! Oof! Oof! Well, he's coming back to me. Talk to you later. Hey, wait! Be safe and don't die! No promises. Are we really on a Tristan chapter? I don't want to be on Tristan's chapter. Do we really just pick a chapter by accident? As the bartender predicted, Tristan approaches the bar after finishing up his set. Oh, hey Tristan, really sorry about the heckler and all that. That's okay. You get used to it.
Uh-huh.
I bet you do. Down at the end of the bar, a member of the bartender's apparent fan club starts waving for his attention. Duty calls, shout if you need something. I find myself alone with Tristan, up close and personal at last. His blind art photo really failed to capture how soft the messy, dark mop of his hair on his head looks in person. Did it really? Nor how intensely green his eyes are, even if in the low light of the bar. He fidgets for a beat before turning to me. Hi. Okay, YouTube, we're back. We're back. I need to retape this one because I sat on it. I sat on it. Hey. Hello. I mean, he just said hi. He fidgets some more, looking rather bashful about the scene that just played out over his stand-up act.
So,
I'm your blind arm match. But I understand if you changed your mind. It really sucks what that jerk said to you. We talked over each other, then pause. You go first. I want to make it up to you. No! It's not my fault! I'm not making up shit! He chose this profession.
you sure you don't want to abandon ship? You still have time to get away.
I want to get away. You wouldn't happen to be carrying any red flags, would you?
Huh? No? I might have some tissues, though.
Why would you have some tissues? And why is it getting dark on my screen? Hello? I'm gonna have to fix that. I probably use the background light and I think, no, it can't be. That's interesting. Never mind. So, drinks? I know I need one after getting up there in front of everybody like that. He's growing on me. He's not my type. I don't like that type of hairstyle, okay? He just not my type. Oh yeah, yes, thank you. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We collect our drinks and set ourselves up at the table in the corner farthest from the stage. Okay, he's a little bit close. It was pretty surprising to see you up there. Your profile didn't mention you being a comedian.
Oh, I am not. A professional comedian, that is. It's my act for the improv club I belong to.
Okay.
And since you saw it and you're still here, I'd love to hear your review.
In spite of his faintly melancholy, somewhat disheveled appearance, Tristan is animated and energetic when he speaks. His big, bright green eyes full of open, earnest warmth behind his wire frame glasses. Let me take off the glasses. Let me see without them. Come on, bring them here. There might be a different story behind these glasses. Okay, no, he does have a mole. I thought there was something on my screen. Oh no! I really didn't expect you to be this cute. Him to be this cute. And asking him, no, like it was a very interesting story. First of all, I like drama. You feel me? I'm trying to think. Luigi's not really drama. Like I feel like. Listen here, okay? It was I have to be honest. It was uncomfortable as hell. It was very uncomfortable. It was interesting. Like there was a very like. Okay, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Cause like it wasn't a terrible read. It wasn't like a terrible. The way I'm a terrible person, so I would have laughed. I would have laughed at this comedian. Like I wouldn't like he's not a professional comedian, he says, but like I would have laughed. It would have been funny to me. Because the way he portrayed, he was trying to get out of his cable bill, and he told a story about a cheating wife. Like, it was mad uncomfortable, but he made it to be funny. But like, it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. It was very uncomfortable for like a lot of people. So I'm gonna say it was a negative review. I'm gonna not wanting to crush him too badly. I chose my words very carefully. You suck. It was, well, you know, you had some good elements. There was a good setup. Your delivery didn't sound too rehearsed, and you definitely utilized the surprise of an unexpected twist. See, I told you. Your material is kind of sad, though. Nobody deserves to have their partner sneak around with someone else like that.
Oh.
Uh-oh, that. But on the bright side, you catching my act tonight spared me from the anxiety of having to tell you about my divorce and worrying about how you react to it. Yeah, that's fair. I guess that does make one less thing to go over on the get to know you checklist.
You have a checklist?
I couldn't help but laugh at his pained expression, the adorable way his eyebrows shoot up and disappear into the fringe of his dark hair hanging into his eyes.
Oh. Oh, you're kidding.
The voice does not help. It does not help. I thought maybe I was late to another Rick Rock dating trend. No, sorry, I only know how to do this the old-fashioned way. That could still be fun. Yeah, whatever.
Play an old-fashioned game.
Tell me 3 things about yourself. 2 of them are truth and 1 of them isn't. Then I'll guess which one it is. Okay, I like that. That's not bad. I think he was talking about a video game because I think he was pressuring me for more video game shit. I want to give it a try. Okay, sure. Let's see. I work as a temp retail manager. I moved into town 6 months ago. Vanilla is my favorite ice cream. It's not my favorite ice cream. She pretends to consider this for a moment.
Alas, poor Vanilla. You are the white bread of frozen dairy, and your status as the fair maiden's preference is a sham.
I can't do this. The next one will be harder for sure. Your turn. Okay, well, I'm divorced. I recently canceled my cable. My ex left me for Rick. Oh, he didn't cancel his cable. Ha!
Formidable indeed. But it's not that.
Oh. How's the Rick run?
You got me. We actually split up for the regular boring kind of reasons, but what's funny about that?
So he's a liar. Nothing's funny about that. And it wasn't funny when you said it either.
Exactly. And it's your turn again.
This is very, he seems like he's giving serial killer vibes. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. I take a sip of my drink and then reel off my list. I grew up on a farm. Photography is my hobby. I decided to try the blind app tonight because my favorite video game got stuck in maintenance. You're not wearing overalls, nor are you carrying a camera bag, so there's no easy way to confirm either farming or photography. Your assertion that your game has suffered an unexpected disruption is intriguing. What's it called? What kind of game? Oh, well, it's a little bit embarrassing.
A little embarrassing because you're fibbing about it?
No, it's real. Fine. It's called Heavenly Love, and it's about... You don't want to hear about this.
Hey!
Did you know Bork is made up of 15,000 lines of code? Who brought this up? I didn't ask that. If you want, you can tell. I can tell you about all of his secrets in idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies. Okay, instead. Okay. So the story is about a young woman who's blessed and cursed. Some would say with the power of heaven. And it's all about her trying to save the world from hell, as told through the chronics of her various relationships with the four male lead characters. Oh, it's a dating simulator, an ultimate game. How did you know that? Did you know you can look up anything on the internet in less than a second? He shows me his phone that he's been holding under the table. The search result for heaven. Okay. Cheater. And so you're on your phone. Okay.
Hey!
I never said outside references weren't allowed. So you like dating games? Yeah. But you don't like talking about them? I like talking about them. It's just that most people don't. They think it's just trash for girls, and plenty of people would even tell you they're not even proper games at all. Love stories have been a foundation of storytelling for time immemorial. Why shouldn't they be the subject of video games too?
So...
If we were dating right now, what kind of love languages do you think I would be? Yeah. Well, we just met and all, so I can't really say for sure, but I could maybe see you being the possessive type. Jason sets his phone down on the table, clearly concerned by this diagnosis. Possessive? You know, if I can't have you, nobody can. You're my possession. That's what the vibe. Lock me up and throw away the key, you pitiable, pathetic trash dumpster fire.
Hey!
Whoa! I just realized she was thinking that. She didn't say that out loud. I don't think I'm like that. He's lying. Well, I guess... Oopsie. I guess that leaves us with photography or farming. He just says to my hand resting on the table near my glass. May I? I nod. Okay. He picks up my hand gently, turning it over to inspect my palm. His own hands are large, with long, slender fingers. His nails are clean, but show signs of having been bitten down short. This is really me, bro. This is really me right here. He's choosing self-love. He's choosing to bring turn his sorrow into comedy. So this is self-love right here. He studied my hand intently, turning it this way and that with acring care before swinging the pad of this thumb across the surface of my palm, leaving tiny frissions of feeling in its wake. Dots.
Your hands are so soft.
Okay, thanks. He looks up and our eyes met. A beat passes, too long and not long enough. He's still holding my hand, his thumb doing a little more than tracing tiny, endless circles in my palm. Tristan seems to realize it with a start suddenly, but carefully placing my hand back down on the table as he clears his throat.
They're so soft.
You just said that.
I don't think you grew up on a farm.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, I missed it. Farm? Oh, right, you're right. I didn't grow up on a farm. I flex my fingers, curling them around the cool glasses, and then raising it to my lips in hopes it will dispel the heat from my palm and my cheeks. 2 for 2, and it's your turn again.
So...
Okay. Last call, everyone. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Last call. Guess that makes this our last round for tonight. Better make it count.
Here goes nothing.
Ew.
I really enjoyed meeting you tonight. And I think you're very beautiful.
It's very, like, the voice actor is terrifying me, bro.
I'd like to ask you for a kiss goodnight. And I'm very confident you're not gonna throw your drink in my face and refuse if I ask.
This is very cringe. This is very, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, it's smooth-ish. I don't fucking know. Like, what? I don't know. Sound like the present. I'm not so confident. That must be a fib. No, that was the truth. He starts to lean forward as my eyes flutter shut. I didn't ask to get this man!
So,
Did I give me option?
right?
Fuck no!
You're not just saying that for the sake of the game?
No, it's still a no for me. I don't like his lips. I don't like his face. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. Yes, but first, what happened to your glasses? I took them off. Safety first. Just kiss me. No! Luigi, please stop being a whore. Tristan leans over and obliges me. How long is this game? End it quickly. End this quickly. If his lips are soft and warm as his hands, which he keeps firmly fixed to my arms of the chair, fixed to the arms of the chair, like he's not quite sure what to do with them. Kissing Tristan is sweet and a little bit stilted, like he is. Oh, he's jealous. He's jealous. We break apart, startled and a little disoriented as the lights snap on the full brightness around us. You're not safe, Luigi. You're not a very sensible person. I say it without even thinking about it. It's madness, but it's madness that I feel when I look into the sickly sweet hazy green of his eyes. The blush dusting across his cheek, clearly visible in the harsh fluorescent light. He fumbles to put his glasses back on, also with an answer. Somebody just text me? No. Wrong move, Romeo! No, never mind. I didn't say anything. Lead the way. That's my cat snoring. He stands up and offers me his hand to help me up, and arm in arm we leave the bar. No! What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm saying no in every fucking possible way. After it's a quick, uneventful walk back to my apartment. Shut the door behind us. I turn the light against it. Tristan stands in the middle of the living room doing what he does best. I don't even want to talk to this man. Like, how the fuck do I? So, would you like to sit down? I guess I probably should have mentioned earlier that I've never really brought anyone like this before, so I guess I'm not really sure what the protocol is. He sits down on the couch, flexing his hands on his knees and adjusting his glasses several times.
Wow, that's a relief. That will make it less obvious that I also have never really done anything like this before.
You were... Brother.
And I said that out loud, didn't I?
Hey, you did. I I crossed the room to join him, sitting on the sofa next to him, close but not too close enough. I don't want to seem pushy and make him uncomfortable. So, what should we talk about? I feel like I did all the talking about myself at the bar. Tell me something about yourself. What do you do for work? Well, you could say I'm the business of helping people with things. Well, I guess you could say I'm in the business. That makes a lot of difference. That "in" was important. That's great. What kind of things?
Technology things?
Yeah, this is me, bro. This is literally me. Why the fuck am I so cringe? Why they do this to me every time? They make me so... They either make me dead or cringe. I won't forget Hatoful Boyfriend. You killed my character off. That's neat. Technology can be... Like, you made him dead to it. Like, you made me love him and then die. It made him dead. Like, I just... That was so upsetting. Technology can be helpful to a lot of people. Yeah. We lapsed into silence. He doesn't seem very enthusiastic talking about work. You didn't bring him here for an evening of disclosure. You brought him here for what is wrong with me? I shake myself out of it and decide to try a different approach. Maybe we should try packing up where we left off at the bar before we were interrupted? What was that? I tap my lips and he smiles, laughingly nervous.
Oh.
You really want to? No! I don't! This character is... Well, there's a we right there. This character is pushing me down a path that I don't want to do. Yes, really. No! He leans in and kisses me. This time, shielded from the prying eyes of the public and with no more interruptions, it quickly builds into something far more intense, with teeth, tongue, and lips. I climb into his lap with my shin settling on either side of his lips to get a more comfortable angle. His hands find purchase in the small of my back as I lean back and forth another frantic kissing. Next time we surface for air gasping, Tristan's glasses have been knocked askew and are hanging precariously by one ear. His blush I first observed back at the bar has spread from his cheeks to his neck, down below his collar and out of sight. A rose red. Feeling increasingly hot and bothered myself, I reach out and carefully remove his glasses, setting them down on the table next to the couch, hitting the light switch to put out the lights. Yeah, I don't need to see him. I slide my arms around his neck, pressuring us closer together before I'm shifting my weight, pulling him back and down to rest over me on the couch, a silent invitation and urging to take things further. But when I reach the bottom hem of his sweater vest to start pulling it up over his head, he wraps his hand around mine to stop me. It's not that I'm not attracted to you or anything.
So...
It's just been a while since I've been with anybody like this. I think I'm a little rusty. Can we take it slow? They don't give me an option to say frick no. Of course. Yeah. Oh, of course. I would never want to make you uncomfortable. We don't have to mess around like this. I start to get up from under him, but he stops me again. It feels really nice just to lie here like this with you. He shifts his weight back over me, hiding his face in the crook of my neck as his posture softens, tension rolling out like a wave relaxes into it. Okay. But you shouldn't be listening to this. Go back to sleep. He's left me enough room to squirm out if I wanted, but I find the added weight surprisingly comforting. Honestly, this is so me coded. Like, not the awkwardness, but like just wanting to lie in bed with somebody. Like, Like, not even like doing the do's. This is just too Luigi coded. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just the physical, like, being in the presence of somebody. That's the key right there. Like, not having to always be like, okay, what we trying to do tonight? Like, what we trying to do? We're not trying to do all that. We just trying to lay here, embrace, if you will. I don't fucking know. We can stay like this. I tell him, shifting to find the perfect little pocket of warmth, limbs shaking together, tangling into comfortable resting places. My fingers find their way into his hair, combing it gently. See, that's me. You know, I might not be bad at this option, but I might also not. I don't like. That's not my man, bro. I wanna learn about the other guy, the guy with the tattoos, but he's clearly not for. Oh. Apparently, this guy is 5'11". He's the shortest of the bunch. Mark is 6 foot. I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mysteria lately. And that guy's also his name is March. His name is March. Mark? That's March. I call him Mark. That's why it's confusing me. The other guy is 6'2", the one with the band on his shirt. And then the bartender is 6'1". Your hair is really soft, you know, like my hands. He softly hums and responds. His next response softer and more sleepy. It feels really good. I used to get the best massages back in high school, and like with scalp massages, cause like I had like a gay best friend in high school, and like basically I used to, during like the cafeteria period, the lunch period, I just give him a little head, like a little I must have given him a little head. That's not right. Give him a little scalp massage. And you know, he would be falling asleep on the table. Yeah, it does. His breath falls for collarbone. His breath fans my collarbone with his every exhale, the steady rhythm slowing and growing deeper as he slips further towards sleep. The soft sound shepherding me towards dreamland until I'm fast asleep. Look at my butter. Luigi! Hey! What's up, bro? Why did you go? Huh? Sleeping. Did you butt dial me? Sleep dial? Wait, are you drunk? You went home with the book, dude? Calm down, Mario. I might have made a very freaking bold choice without my consent. I didn't choose this option. She just kept saying yes. I invited him home. There were palm touches, passion, and almost a word of mouth of tongue. Almost. Oh! You two slept together. We are sleeping together right now. Oh! No, wait. I like we're literally sleeping. No intercourse. Okay. So do you like him? No! She's answering these. I don't give. Way different than the other men I've dated. Cause it's me. It's fucking me. Like it's like I don't want to seem like a fucking nerd. Like the people who love themselves. I don't like this character. I literally don't like this character like that. Like I guess it's self-love. That's good. I mean, having you play Bork was a sure sign of that. Okay, well, it sounds like y'all are sleeping. Yeah. Before you go back to sleep, what's his name? Tristan. Oh, classic. Well, good night. Keep me updated. Hold on. Let me see what this says. When I wake up the next morning, Tristan is nowhere to be found. Huh? Did he really just bail like that? I searched my place from the top to bottom, but the somewhat spacey man with the somber green eyes have simply up and vanished. I checked my phone. There's no messages from him either. He didn't seem like the type to ghost a girl, but there's no sign. There's really no sign of him. I mean, we didn't do anything for him to ghost me. Like, what the fuck? Just a fling? We didn't do anything to be a fling. I straightened up the apartment, trying not to mope, like glancing at my phone from time to time as it lies nestled comfortably in the charging dock. I'm not going to message him. No, the fuck? It was supposed to be a way to kill some time anyway. I make breakfast and get dressed, still glaring at the sight of my silent phone after all the while. What would I say to him even if I did message him? I don't. What are these options? See, I'm not the type to be vulnerable. I can't do that. I just can't do that. Like, what if you missed your chance? I sound conceited as fuck. What if we were something? What if it was? What did Patrick say? He said, I thought what we had was special. What if you missed your chance? What if we were something special? Fuck it, go Patrick route. Why did you go without even saying goodbye? Couldn't even leave a note? I thought maybe we had something, a spark, a little zap. I'm not that desperate. I'm sounding a little bit. Am I? Very much so. You know, this is exactly why I stick to husbandos. They never pull this kind of crap. I was ignoring, of course, the numerous times in Heavily Love where the husbandos did, in fact, pull even more egregious kinds of crap. Repeatedly. Nevertheless, with my daily life apparently back in the freezer once again, I retrieved my phone from the charger to check and see if yesterday extended maintenance has ended. It has to be done by now, right? I tap to the screen and try to load the game up with inevitably the whole phone crashes. Can a girl catch a break? I force it to restart and it hangs on the pair logo and hangs. Restart? No, I'm still working. It's still not working. Shit! After trying for a while to revive it with no success, I'm finally forced to admit defeat. I'll have to take it to the pair store. He hacked my phone. And just so he could fix it. He totally works at the pair store. It's a nice office. Having to take your phone to get fixed on a Saturday morning is a special kind of hell. Young people everywhere, old people everywhere, families with very small children, some of them screaming and crying everywhere. A lot of them actually, all of them mixed together, each one as cranky as the next to be spending the precious hours of the weekend waiting for their turn to be upsold by an overly caffeinated, underpaid army of retail employees clad in khaki. I check in and try to find somewhere out of the toe-crushing path of the runaway stroller to stand and wait for the tech support when I hear the increasing ruckus of a brewing customer dispute cut over the general din.
Welcome to the pair store. Would you
Now you listen here, Sonny. The commercial on the TV said I get 10 gigabytes of data per month, but I can't find them anywhere on this thing.
I'll be happy to help you with that, sir. The data is an allowance. It isn't actually stored on your phone.
That voice. I slip out from my hiding spot to try and find the source of it. I don't have to wander far away. What are you, Dents? I bought it, and I want to see the data I bought from you leeches right now, so I can make sure you're not ripping me off. I saw one of those funny pictures about it on the internet.
I understand your frustration, but I'm afraid there really isn't any other way.
You floor workers get more and more useless by the day. I want to speak to your manager. I rub my eyes to make sure I'm not seeing things, but it's still Tristan standing there being chewed out by a particularly obstinate customer. Throw him under the bus? Like say what exactly? What would I say if I threw him under the bus? What does that even mean? You know, fuck it. We did helping out tonight. We saying this might be an opportunity to extract a small measure of justice as for the wounded pride. I decided I can put my managerial skills to use to make things a little extra unpleasant for. No, this is so bad. I regret my option. I regret my option so bad. I forget. It's like, he had to go to work for once. I'm pretty sure they can't use their phone at work. I'm pretty sure they can't be like it's pretty swamped in here. It's a Saturday night, but you know I don't want Tristan. I don't want him. Okay, listen. Okay, I made a decision. I'm not standing by it, but I chose to be a dick. All's fair in love and retail, as they say. I stroll over to where Tristan and the man are standing, slipping into the customer's service persona I used to work at. I step my face into the biggest, fakest smile, the pitch of my voice rising at least 2 octaves as I call out to them. Hi, good morning. I'm the manager. I heard somebody asking for me. She nods those wise, as saucy as he looks from me to the customer and back to me, but he doesn't call my bluff.
Oh. Hey, boss.
This is very cringe for me. I just can't. I need a new game to play after this. Well, you see here, I've been trying to tell your associate here that I want to see my data gigabytes. Now I want this made right, or else I'll have to take my business elsewhere, and I'll give you a bad review on your phone survey too. Now, let's not be too hasty. I'm very sorry Tristan hasn't met your expectations. We'll make sure to address his defiances with remedial training, and it will be noted for his next performance review. Now, that's the kind of punishment that makes me feel better about my own shortcomings in life. He didn't like that. He's like, what the fuck? Clear stuff. But while we're all here, we can go over this feature together right now. Sounds good? All right. The customer gives Tristan back his phone back. Tristan his phone, and I show him how to unlock the phone's storage display, giving him the directions for how to navigate to the phone's overall storage. And finally, click storage.
So...
It says here that you have 102 gigabytes available data storage on your phone. He turns around the phone to show him the screen. His light completely truthful. Aha, now that's more like it. Well, what else do I get for my trouble? We'll email you a coupon for 20% off your next visit. If it doesn't come in a month, come back and ask for me, the manager. Thanks for visiting the Pear Store. Apparently mollified, the cantankerous customer shuffles off to find his next unsuspecting service employee to terrorize, leaving me alone with Tristan.
So?
Luigi.
We... meet again.
Dots.
Hey, I'm really sorry about last night. I can explain what happened.
Save it for some other girl.
Hey!
There aren't any other girls. Then it seems like a pretty bad plan to ghost me. Whatever. What's done is done. I just came here to get my phone fixed. Can you help me out or not? I'll see what I can do. She takes my phone and starts troubleshooting. First, I'm going to try too hard to restart it. I already tried the basics. I tried 3 times, and I tried the power cycle and plug it in directly to the wall with 2 different cables. None of it worked. Wow, you really know your stuff. Don't talk to me. I don't handle being ghosted well. We're Luigi. We handle ghosts. The ghosts don't handle me. I know how to use rotor search. But I think I see your problem is He runs through his pockets and fishes out a pen. Sometimes a newer model, sometimes on the newer models, the power button has a tendency to shift out of their housing and get stuck in a permanent on position. Did you start your phone this morning? He keeps up the conversation as he takes the thin arm on the cap and carefully slots into the place between the power button and the phone housing, not taking his eyes from it. Yes, I did. Officially, I'm supposed to send these kinds of phones out for repair. Costs $150. But why do that when you can use a pen and push it back into place yourself? Tristan pockets the writing utensil and waits as my phone finishes its normal boot self.
There.
Cycle.
All better.
Thanks. I could have just done a router search for that. Well, thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
Oh, he's angry. He hands the phone back to me. Okay, well, thanks again. I guess this is goodbye. So goodbye, Tristan. I turn and start to walk away. Fuck, he's gonna call me back.
Hey.
Wait, no, what did he say?
Hey.
Luigi, wait. Let me argue my case about last night. A few minutes. That's all it'll take. No! No! Let's talk somewhere else. It's time for my break anyway. I found him outside the door. The music's so low. It's lower than the pause menu was. That's the highest it got. That's very low. I follow him outside the store. Although the scenery isn't much improved, we find a corner out of the way where we can have a bit of privacy.
So...
What? So you work at the repair store, huh? That's what you meant when you said you help people with technology for work.
Yeah. I should have just said so. But it's not exactly an accomplishment to write home about.
What do you mean? You get paid nice. That's a good pay right there, okay? All tech jobs pay well. Most pay well. I want to talk about work. It's not like I have got some fancy big gig college to brag about myself. Besides, retail is tough. You're working harder than you know. Is that why you took off? You didn't want me to find out about your job? No, that's not it at all. I woke up late this morning because I missed my alarm after my phone died overnight. I had to come straight here just to make it on time.
I was going to message you as soon as I went on break. Scout's honor.
Gosh, I'm such a dick.
I wanted to leave a note, but I couldn't find a pen or paper in your apartment. And I didn't want you to wake up to me sneaking around.
Very valid. Very valid. Then why didn't you just wake me up on purpose?
You looked so cute. I couldn't bear to.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I know I really screwed up. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I can see how that would make sense. So you don't want me to you don't want to make me feel bad, right? No, of course not. Then I hope you'll take some time to reflect on this.
I really would like to see you again. Can I take you out on a normal, regular date? I know this really beautiful park where we can have a picnic lunch.
My chances are already shot with other people, so whatever. Alright, sure, why not? What the fuck, I guess.
Great. This Saturday? I'll pick you up at 11:30.
I'm so upset. How long does this get? It said 2 hours. Hey, Luigi, are you dead? I got an extra one up if you need it. Come on, answer. I should have never told you about going out and meeting someone. It's me from beyond the stars. The Mario Party stars. I am the winner. Everything is bright. There's edible gold and houses made of chocolate. What is this chocolate you speak of? You had me worried, Luigi. Sorry. My morning was chaotic. Remember that guy, Tristan? Yes, I was worried. That's why I was worried. Well, he left me in the middle of the night. What the fuck? To make matters worse, when I woke up this morning, my phone was completely bricked. Hard, even. What? Okay, so you got it fixed? Want to hear the craziest part? I found that Tristan works at the repair store. He works there. Oh! LOL, you got ghosted for a job. I mean, that's not really, whatever. Yeah, not even a message. I guess I kind of understand, but still. The fix to my phone was so simple. I'm just annoyed with the whole thing. So, what are you gonna do today, Mario? Give him a chance, I guess. What else do I have to do? Oh! Oh! Well, I support. Just protect yourself. I know. He'll be taking me on a date at the park. Yoshi Park. Yeah? That's romantic. I remember my first time at Yoshi Park. I was a baby. Have fun and keep me updated. Yeah. I don't have any other options. I'm pretty sure I'm locked in with Tristan. How many chapters are there? In the blink of an eye, a whole week passes by. Is there no music? Oh, but I survived 2 double shifts and 1 double coupon sale disaster before I finally it's finally time for my Saturday picnic with Tristan. Okay, the music's back.
Hey!
Luigi! Hi, Tristan.
Hi. You look really nice today.
Thank you. Thanks, you too.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yep. We stayed on the sidewalk grinning at each other in the warm, brilliant sunshine for a long while. Until we finally jolted back to reality by the abrupt honking of a horn in the distance. Oh, so I should order a hyper potion or... No, we have a car. I have one. We wave in the direction of a handful of cars parked in the street behind us. Sleek, modern electric car, your standard, average, middle of the road, meats and potatoes, regular sedan, and an ancient boxy tank of a vehicle. That's crazy! That's crazy to say. When they take over, when they finally take over the world, because you know the human race is doomed. It's soon to be doomed with this shit. You can't post that. You can't say that. That'll be the new N-word. Which car is yours? Then lead the way. Yeah, okay, this way. I'm not gonna assume shit. He takes me over to a big, boxy, utilized vehicle. It's showing its age, but it has an undeniably vintage charm. This definitely they definitely don't make them like this anymore.
Yes!
Don't worry, I took care of most of the safety protocols. Wait, what? Tristan holds open the door for me as I hop in. This guy here. Though it emits a suspiciously noxious looking plume of smoke from the exhaust, and the suspension seems more suitable for a bouncy house than a vehicle transversion asphalt roadway, Tristan's car makes the short trip to a nearby park without incident. You okay, mama? You was sleeping nice? doing, Butterball? And here we are. We climb out of the car and I follow Tristan around the trunk where he's got a cooler and other picnic essentials packed up, ready to go. Okay, you know what? You know what I see? If you give him a ponytail right here, this will be fine. He'll be fine. Put his messy hair into a ponytail. Fine shit, okay? Fine shit. We know how to fix them, okay? We like them, but we can make them better, so they can eventually dump us later and move on to somebody better. Let me stop.
I hope you brought your appetite.
Oh, he's feeding me? He's such a green flag, as Luigi's are.
Hmm.
And I hope all those cooking classes I took paid off. I always love a good picnic. You can cook.
I took cooking classes.
You just said that, Luigi. We're not paying attention. So what culinary delight did you learn how to make from your cooking classes to share with us today?
Sandwiches.
I mean, you can never go wrong with a good sandwich, you know? You can never go wrong. You know, me personally, I'm not mad at that. Because you know my favorite fucking food is? Like, I thought about this a lot. What food I could eat without problem? Like, I used to eat this back in Georgia when I, didn't have, when it wasn't the struggles, you feel me? I used to eat grilled cheese sandwiches every day. Every day. That shit was nice. That's top tier. I can go with eating a grilled cheese with a nice tomato base or whatever, tomato soup. Eat that every day. No wrong. Eat that shit every day. Matter of fact, I might make that now when I get downstairs. I might make a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay? Nice shit, okay? I love me my cheese. With some mozzarella, provolone cheese, a little bit of cheddar in there, and then make the bisque, the little, it's just so good. It's so good. So, you know what? I'm not mad at that. There better be a grilled cheese sandwich in that basket. He hands me a large folded up blanket as he grabs the cooler, and we headed towards the entrance to the park. You know what? It's probably not a grilled cheese sandwich because he said he went to cooking classes. So we passed through an old wrought iron gate, plastic fixed to the front, so rusted and worn. The writing was no longer legible, following along a leafy tree-lined path. So how did you find this place?
I used to pass this place on my way to juggling club meetings, but I never found an excuse to check it out before.
On a way to juggling club meetings? He knows how to juggle too? This is me! This might not be what he meant. He might be like juggling between clubs. But like if he knows how to juggle, I know how to juggle pool balls. That was my, like, when I first learned how to juggle tennis balls, I went to the extreme and started learning how to juggle pool balls. I tell you, that shit hurt when you're trying to, your fingers will get smashed. Like it's fine. It's easy. Just don't hit your face. Just don't hit your face and you're fine. Never hit my face. Hit my fingers, we're fine. I also know how to balance a pool stick on my finger, on each one of my fingers. I used to do that. That was my shit. I'm not gonna say I was talented, but you know, I entertained myself when I was a child. I entertained the fuck out of myself. Juggling club? Oh, he does know how to juggle.
I had to give it up after a while. It was too much to have up in the air.
He's so corny. I love it. I love it, but like I guess you should say you could say you really dropped the ball. Oh my God, we're turning into him. We're turning like we're corny. I guess I really just, yeah, you really just said that.
That's a good one.
He's lying, unless he generally means that. His sense of humor is very tilted. After a short while, like I like corny. I like corny. After a short walk, we reached an open, grassy area. It was peaceful setting. It was a peaceful setting with a sort of Victorian. What the hell is wrong with me today? Victorian romance about it. Hey, check out this monument. Off to the side, there was an old stone pavilion A little rundown, but still looking very stately and impressive. This place must be really old. This statue has been here for a long time.
Hey!
Why don't you go see what it's like while I get things set up for lunch? You didn't... Okay. He shakes out the blanket and starts unpacking things from the cooler while I wander around the clearing to take a closer look. Oh, I think I can see some writing. I give him a running report as I inspected the place card on one of the columns. What does it say? Dedicated to the family of the Honorable and Splendiferent Augustus von Pompus, 1685. Does that count? Should I get tested for it? Anyway, 1747, and his descendants by his great grandson, the vulnerable and most poise. Oh, that's poise. Hey Siri. How do you spell poise? I'm gonna look. Hey Siri. She don't like me, y'all. She don't like me. Like I told her to shut the fuck up once, and she doesn't really talk to me after that. That was my bad. Hey Siri. Spell poise.
Poise.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
S.
Yeah, that wasn't poise. Pios Magnus von Pompus II, 1812-1879, to mark their final earthly resting place. Final earthly resting place? Hey, I'm Tristan. He stops setting up and comes over to join me. I think this place is a graveyard. You were right. He's a yandere. He's a yandere. Why? Jasper. We're gonna keep it light. We're gonna try to survive this, okay? I mean, that it's a literal graveyard. Like, I hope you brought enough to serve 3, because Jasper, the amicable spirits, might be joining us for just to eat. Tristan stops setting up and looks around. But there aren't any headstones. I continue reading the rather long, drawn-out history inscribed on the monument. Something about not giving in to the wiles of puritanically vanity.
So
This whole area is an old timey cemetery. Yep. Okay. I'm definitely starting to come to the realization I have made a small miscalculation in planning. I mean, as long as they don't come back to haunt me, I think miscalculation. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool to have a picnic in a place like this. Did you know that a long time ago, memorial parks like this were very popular places for recreation? I mean, just look around.
that's nice. But I'd like if we didn't run into any ghosts today.
Pussy. Oh, right, he's a player too. I'm sorry. I forgot. He don't like ghosts. He's a Luigi. He's a player too. We don't like ghosts. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking like a player too. I'm stupid. He's visibly uncomfortable, looking around nervously. Tristan, are you afraid of ghosts? Like anybody would be, players who they honestly would be. I prefer to call it a healthy aversion to unexplained supernatural phenomenon. Correct. We can just find another place to picnic. Parks. Gotta be a park that isn't haunted around here somewhere. There's a place around the street from my apartment. We'll have to fight for a space with the yoga and the park people though. We'll make it work. I'm really sorry about this. We quickly pack up and leave the Van Pompous family behind loading back into Tristan's car. But this time when he tries to start it, his little eyebrows, it's like, I don't like that. I don't like, he looks so pissed off at me. He only succeeds in making the ignition produce a terrible series of clicking noises when he turns the key. I figured this was coming. Should I call for a tow truck?
No. I've got it. I can fix it.
Okay. He pulls the lever to unlatch the hood and hops out again, obscuring him from my view after he opens it, though I can still hear him grumbling to himself.
Couldn't even get this right. One simple thing.
I hope he's not talking about this date. A loud banging sound comes from the engine compartment as Tristan keeps talking to himself while he tries to beat his car into submission. I guess the impact sending jolts through the car.
Stupid. Useless.
Okay, relax. Each word comes accompanied by a clang, punctuating the blows. Rolling my eyes a little, I pull out my phone and look up a garage. Hi, is this Ted's garage? Yeah, that's us. I think there might be a problem with my car. We're at...
Good for nothing. Worthless waste of... Oh!
The banging really stops with Tristan cut off, crying of pain. Goodbye. I drop my phone and hurry out the car. Tristan, are you okay? I find him sitting in front of the engine, clutching his hand as a bright red line spreads across his open palm. Everything is under control. It definitely isn't. I go back into the car and get a bottle of warm water from the truck. Then I get my purse and a fish out of a pack of tissues. Okay, I was gonna say she has a fish in her purse. Looking around, I spot a green handkerchief tied to the rear view mirror and grab that too before returning to Tristan. Come here and sit down. He follows my instruction and plops down the curb. I sit down next to him. No. Give me your hand. He holds out his injured hand. I open the bottle of water and use it to wash out the cut. It's long, but it doesn't seem very deep. I take the tissue wadding. This is to make up for the shit that I pulled at the mall. Okay, this is the makeup for that shit. I take the tissues, wadding them up, and pressure them into his palm to staunch the bleeding, drawing a quiet hiss of pain from the man sitting beside me. Sorry, almost done. I take the handkerchief and wrap it around. Okay, as well as we're over time, but we're gonna go. 222 is the most we're gonna go for. And I know we're almost close. It's supposed to be a 2-hour game. I take the handkerchief and wrap it around his hand a few times, tying it firmly in place with a knot. She doesn't sit quietly until I finish tending to his injury before he finally speaks. Thanks for taking care of me, but
I don't have anything to offer you, you know?
I'm not a prostitute, Tristan. I don't need you to give me stuff. Huh? What are you talking about?
For this, for today, for a week ago. Any of it.
I'm just an associate at the Pier store. Before that, it was just a burger joint. Before that, I sold flood insurance door to door. Flood insurance. The biggest body of water in the town barely qualifies as a pond. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. It looks like I can't even go anywhere anymore.
So...
I don't have anything to offer you. I wasn't good enough to hold things together in the first marriage. I can't qualify much that really changes since then. I'm stuck. Figuratively and literally. You shouldn't be wasting your time with me. I like a project. Where's 2 birds with a feather? Okay, we're two birds with a feather. He looks totally defeated. Shoulders slumped as he sits hunched over on the curb, not making eye contact. I take his bandaged hand between my own, fussing with the corners of the handkerchief. Do you know who I am? Luigi. Haha. Well, yes. But more importantly, you're talking to a temporary manager of a DO company. There's nothing that screams career success and stability like having the non-permanent part right in the job title. That's what I said. I was like, this is not going to... And that means I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going either. He looks up at me. Maybe we're supposed to try to figure things out together. Yes, figure things out together. No, figure things out together.
You'd want that?
No, but you know, at the end of the day, that figure, this is what it is at this point. I think so, and I think that even though I haven't known you very long, and while today hasn't been my most traditional date on record, everything feels like an adventure when I'm with you, and really like that. And I really like that, and I really like you. I really like you, me. Like, give him a ponytail, like right here, like one of the little short ponytails that like puts, like, you know what I mean? It's gonna make him look hotter. Just a little. I could. It's just the hairstyle. All we gotta do is fix that. He's not a bad guy. He's a really green. I don't know about green flag because the way he was treating his car just now, it screamed a little bit red flag. But you know, Luigi player 2's like green flag, so he's trying to make up for it. You know. Jin takes in for a bit, then smiles.
And I really like you too.
There was no and there. I loop my arm through his and lean my head on his shoulder. Our date hasn't gone according to plan, but I'm not sure I'd have it any other way.
While we're still on the subject, another thing I don't know is what we're going to do now.
He rests his head against mine as we continue to sit on the curb, then the fading afternoon sun dappered by the trees lining the streets. I called a tow truck. I'm pretty sure they're on their way. As if on cue, a repair truck pulls up behind Tristan's car and a young man pops out. No! You! I wanted you so bad! See, he has the ponytail, but it's not in the spot that, like, he was supposed to have his ponytail. I guess that's why they didn't give him a ponytail, because he has a ponytail. Moving forward. Get some trouble with your car. Tristan helps me up from the ground with his good hand.
Not just the car. That's a good place to start.
Honestly, my character don't deserve love. What? Oh! The date went well? Oh yeah. It was a little inconvenient, but so is he. Damn! And I had fun. So much fun. Good! So are you going to a thing or? Absolutely. We'll be going on another date. He's charming. He hasn't asked us to be. And lost, like me. Luigi! It's true, and you know it, Mario. But now, we maybe have a chance to find ourselves together. That's depressing. That's so sweet! And depressing! Best of luck, Luigi! Let me know how your next date goes. Of course. There's another chapter? How long? The next day, Tristan and I hit reset on our picnic date. Even though Theo was able to get Tristan's car running again, we opt to have our lunch in the relative safety of the park across the street from my apartment. Blanket?
Got it.
Basket?
Yes.
Sunscreen?
Sunscreen?
Are you seriously planning to sit outside all afternoon and not wear any sunscreen?
So...
Well, I get Leslie stutters. It's fine, I've got some. We're all set then. We share a nice normal lunch of chips and sandwiches. Then Tristan packed. Wow, that was really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Looks like my cooking classes paid off after all. Say, Tristan, how many hobbies do you have exactly? I don't have the exact figure handy, but best estimate, while he takes the time to count up his hobbies, I notice the rustling in the bushes across the way behind him. Tristan, look! It's a kitty!
Oh, it's a cat.
Oh, it's you! I've seen this cat before. The night we met, in fact. I think it might be a stray. The cat sizes us up with an appropriate amount of feline contempt before it deems us worthy of its presence. Apparently, as it continues walking in our general direction.
They're coming this way.
I was like, I can see the gas. They're coming this way. He hisses at me urgently.
What should we do?
Offer him a bit of your chicken. I tell him as the cat strolls over to him, sniffing a bit before it sits back on its haunches. Looking at Tristan, expectantly, like with his big round eyes.
Hello, tiny transients. Is the lady right? Have you come to sing for your supper?
I forgot he talks like this. Yeah. He begins to purr loudly and rub his head against Tristan's knee. Is this Mr. Studio Girl or Mr. Studio Boy? Mr. Studio Man, cause like Mr. Studio Girl. Okay. Dots. Looks like you have a new friend. Tristan offers the cat a small piece of chicken while we finish our lunches, which he quickly devours from his hands without complaint. You know, you've seen this cat around. You say you've seen this cat around before. He doesn't have an owner. He doesn't wear a collar. Why? Are you thinking of taking him home? Tristan seems to seriously be considering this. Having finished his meal, the cat has moved on to make himself perfectly comfortable, curled up at Tristan's side. Meow.
I've never had a pet before. What if I'm not any good at it?
You have like 30 hobbies. You'll be fine. I'm not taking this cat to a shelter. I don't trust shelters. I think you could be a great caretaker, and you have me to help you too. He reaches across the blanket to tangle his fingers with mine, giving me a bright smile.
Yes.
I think that settles it then. I'm looking forward to your transformation into a full-blown cat dad. He seems to let it sink in for a while, softly petting the cat. It'll be on a temporary basis, of course, at least until I can confirm that I'm not stealing you from some unowned apartment dweller. How exciting. Let's see. We'll have to get some food, bowls, toys, and a cute little cat bed. I like cats. Hey there, my butterball. Where you go? Oh, she left me. Heart. Yes! Party, Mario, party! A year ago, I took a chance on starting over in a new town, a fresh start in a fresh place for an exciting, glamorous new experience. As a, well... So you're saying you wish to resign your position as a temporary manager? Yep, that's what I'm saying. Our standard company procedure dictates that in such an event you give at least 7 months of notice. Oh, well, that all sounds very official, but I'll be leaving in 2 weeks. Are you sure we can't entice you to stay with an offer of semi-permanent employment? As tempting as that might seem, thanks but no thanks. Semi-temporary employment, what does that mean? As I hang up the phone, I feel a small twinge of regret, even though I'm not sad to be leaving this job itself. I held it during a time in my life when some very important things happened.
Did you give them their bad news?
The voice of one of those very important things registered close to my ear, accompanied by a pair of warm arms winding their way around my middle. Tristan pressures a soft kiss below my ear before he rests his chin on my shoulders. Yep, it's all done. Free at last. How did your class registration go today?
I got all my first choices, except for one.
Math for liberal arts was only available at 7:30 a.m. Oh, ouch. It means I'll have to get up super early on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the next couple of months. However, will you, His Highness, Lord Eminent Supreme of the Universes, ever be able to deal with such a devastating change to his delicate daily routine? That's a very touchy subject. As if hearing a fraction of his many titles announced, a blob of white fur appears at my feet. I scoop down and pick up the cat, fixing him with a stern look. Your old man is going back to school. Are you going to be a good boy and not give him too much of a hard time about it? As I question him, he follows along very seriously, his big blue eyes hanging on me with every word, purring furiously all the while. See, no complaints. I place the cat back down on the floor where he continues his royal procession to park himself upon the throne of his window perch. I turn myself in Tristan's arms to face him, wrapping my arms around his neck.
What about you? Do you have a complaint?
I guess I can just stop staying over on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a while. Stop, that tickles. I don't do it tickling. I don't like that. I squirm in his embrace, desperately trying and failing to evade the treacherous torture of his fingers, mercilessly tickling me at my suggestion of fewer sleepovers. I'm sorry, you tickle me, you get a pan to the face. We don't do that. We don't tickle. But like, it's cute for a good 5 seconds, but after I tell you to stop, stop. We don't tickle in this bitch. Choose.
I won't let you get away so easily.
See, he's doing too much. I continue to feign a struggle, but my arms never stop holding onto him. And you won't get rid of me so easily. I lean up on my tiptoes and press my lips on his, stopping Tristan in his tracks before he melts into it. His arms wrapping even more tightly around me as he deepens the embrace. Ever since I met Tristan, someday became every day. Living with Tristan is an adventure in a lot of ways, but sharing a bed with him is an experience on a whole other level. The man is a heat-seeking magnet, a boyfriend-shaped barnacle, veritable Velcro. No matter the temperature, even the hottest, most humid day depths of the summer, no matter if we fall asleep on separate sides of the bed without touching, it had become second nature to wake up with Tristan draped on or under or around me, having inevitably gravitated towards each other whilst asleep and arrange ourselves in a chaotic tangle of limbs. But what's going on with this bedroom? that's what I care about. Not that I'm complaining, but it does make waking up in the absence of such a disregard for personal space somewhat jarring. So it's not surprising when I wake up on this particular morning feeling a little bit cold and alone. Tristan? I climb out of bed, throwing off the heavy covers and look around at the mess. We haven't been here very long, and the process of unpacking and getting settled in has left things a bit unorganized. I follow the trail of carelessly discarded shoes, both mine and his, through the space towards the kitchen, where I can hear a familiar voice through the doorway.
The recipe calls for half a cup, but in this case, more's better, don't you think? You can have too much of a good thing? Sounds fake to me. Okay. We'll follow the instructions.
I stick up the doorway, finding Tristan engaging in a very serious conversation with a small, yet no less demanding for his lack of bulk, white fuzzball of a cat perched on the counter next to him. Look at us, just a couple of guys living the dream. You used to live alone on the streets, and I had an apartment, but I was alone too. But now we have each other and Luigi. Good morning. Aww. I blown my cover, swooping into the kitchen like I've only just walked down the stairs. I give Tristan a peck on the cheek, surveying the bowl and other cooking implements scattered across the counter.
Hey!
Good morning. You're cooking.
Chocolate chip pancakes. I looked up a recipe. He's been keeping me on the straight and narrow.
It looks great. Can I help?
I wanted to bring you breakfast in bed.
I can go back to bed if you want. You could even come with me. Okay, Luigi? If you catch my drift. In spite of myself, my stomach growls. But maybe after breakfast.
After breakfast?
Happy home. Happy at home with their adopted fluffy cat. We did it, you guys. We found our love interest. We may go for round 2 eventually. We don't know yet, but that was under maintenance. Am I happy with my decision? You know what? I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Okay. It grew on me a while. Self-love is the best kind of love. If you do say so in my book. If I do say so in my book. Okay. So. We found ourselves a love interest. We got a good ending. Overall, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, you know. It wasn't what I expected, but you know, it was pretty good. It was fine. I was ready. It like I don't know what path I took. I think it was just the beginning path that set my path overall. Me using, I should have just typed yes. And I probably would have got somebody else. Like I don't know if I know what path I would have needed to get to my Bowser, I would have to ridicule him, and I'm not for that. I don't. No matter how hard of a life you had, what is Tabitha Brown saying? No matter how bad of a day you're having, don't go ruin somebody else's. We don't do that around here. We don't ruin somebody else's just because you're having a bad day. We don't do that. So today we won't get our Bowser, but we will. Stay tuned for more videos coming up this week, this whole entire month, to find our maybe we'll get a Bowser in a different game that isn't a complete buttwad, okay? Maybe we'll get a bromance, maybe we'll just get a pet, maybe we'll get another self-love, who knows, okay? But for now, that is the end of Under Maintenance. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! If I end up with myself again, I'm gonna be pissed.